Going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to show you a little bit of a barber station that I have set up at home. So let's get into it. So yeah, even though I'm not cutting hair right now, just want to give you guys a little tour of what I have going on. First off is the chair. You can tell from the legs. It's a little bit of an old wooden chair that we had lying around. I just use it just for, for people sitting down and cutting their hair in. Then I have this cape right here that I got from Sally's. It's just a cheap cape at the time. Just figured I'd grab it. That way I can have something to work with. But yeah. So coming over here, this is the kit that I have a little bit. Give you a little bit of heads up or a tour, I guess you could say. This is the case that I use. Got it from Harbor Freight, and I had my little brother spray painted on here. Put a crown on there because I like crowns for some reason. And here's some of the things that I use. Here's some of the combs that I use. Most of these came from my kid at school. I bought them, have them, whatever. Then here's some of the shears. These were the first pair of shears that I got. Some 7 inches. I believe they're dark stags, yeah. Dark stag, yeah. Yeah, but I use them, but they have a gap in between them, so they kind of don't cut all that great. I gotta readjust them or something like that. Then here are the shears that I got from the school kit. Here's some texturizing ones. Here is the brand, if I can get it to focus. Yeah, I mean, they cut. I'm not really picky on these. I think these are 5-inch or 5.5-inch, can't remember. Same brand, but yeah, I just got them in the school kit. Not really a fan of them, but can't really be too choosy, too selective, I guess you could say. Then here's a razor holder. Got it again from Sally's. Something to start off with. It's a little bit of the slide lock. Yeah, we'll talk about the blades that I use here in a minute. And I got this other one at school. Set that down right there. Got this other one at school. This is a Scout Master. I don't really use it too much just because I don't really know how to use it. But yeah, that's what I use for now. And of course, some of the combs. I have some flat top ones. Some of these right here. I have different ones right there. Some of the clips that you could see. But yeah, that's what I'm using for now. Coming over here, I have like a little bit of a I want to say like these are soap containers that I found. And I just use them to store some stuff. Like, so I have some tools in my nicking powder right there when I set it up, but I forgot to. Then I have some blades right here. The ones that I use right now are Derby. They're not the greatest, but for now they're working. I have some of those Scoutmaster blades that go in there. And then this is my used containers. I know that I should have a different one, but the last one I had broke on me. So I'm just using this for now as the other one comes in. I just know that these are the new ones because they have the paper around them. These are the used ones. I throw the paper away after I use them because they're all just single blades. I have talc powder and some neck dusters. All these two, I believe this one came in my kit, and this one I just got from Sally's when I first started. Yeah, I just use that. Have my mirror right there. It's a small one right now. I just have something that I can have or use for a reference point when I'm cutting hair right here. So yeah. And then I have some product. I can't remember what this is called. Nature's Advantage volume lock. It's a mousse, but I don't really use it that much. Kind of just have it there because it was given to me at school. I have a chemical bottle that I don't use for now. Probably use it later when I get back to school or doing hands-on. I have my neck strips. A lot of this stuff is just kind of in a different container because the other one I lost it. So I just put it in like this Ziploc bag for now. That way it doesn't get hair in there. Then I have some of my chemicals right here. That right here is a water, a spray. I just don't have it labeled just yet because I don't have my label maker. As soon as I get it, I'll label a lot of my stuff. That way it doesn't get confused. Or if somebody ever has to use my station or whatever. Here's my Barber side. I use that for the disinfecting of the combs. Not really using it a whole lot right now because I'm not cutting. And I have the Barber side wipes. Just using that, or have it to the side for now. I use that to kind of clean up my area. I prefer to immerse my combs inside of the Barber side instead of using the wipes. I heard some people use the wipes, but I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather just, make sure I get it done right. Then I have some oil for my clippers. This is a wall one, but kind of lost a little bit of the label because, due to time, it just kind of peels off. I have my Andis Cool Care right here as well. Just forgot to put the lid back on it. Just spraying some of my stuff down. Yeah. So that's what I use. That's some of the stuff that I have setting out right now. And of course I have all my clippers. Figured I'd start off over here on this side. These are the two things that I got from school. I had a wall maroon shaver, I can't remember what it's called, but I had that at school, and they gave me this Taper 2000 and the AC trimmer. I don't really use it because I got my magic clips beforehand, so just figured just hold on to them just in case I ever needed something that has a direct link or a direct plug into the wall. And I got these when at barber school. One of my friends gave them to me. Traded him a little bit for the maroon shaver, so that's where that comes from. Yeah, that's what I'm using for now, and then, or that's what I have to the side for now, excuse me. And I have some of these shavers right here. I have the Babyliss Profile shaver. These are the second series, so they have the dual head right here. Be careful with them, trying to maneuver it as I have in one hand. Yeah, I like them. My dad gave them to me as a gift when I first got into school. Didn't really expect it, but these are amazing. I like them. But I do sometimes use the Endis Profile shaver. These are the other ones that I have. I like them. It's just I have a problem with this lid always popping off, so I gotta be careful with that. And as you can see, you guys, the main attraction. I won't lie to you guys, I started off with the magic clips. I love the magic clips, even though they got the fade blade on them. I know a lot of beginners are supposed to start with the taper, but I love the fade blade. These are my babies, first ones I got. And then the next ones that I got were actually a gift to me. These rose golds were given to me by one of my friends. He gave them to me when he heard that I was starting barber school. Of course, you know, they're a little used, but the motor inside is perfect. I just put on a different blade on here. The fade blade, the graphite fade blade. I like it a lot better than the taper blade because I felt like I could get closer. And I don't know, the first blade that I got as a replacement on this clipper, it was the silver taper blade. And when I tried to put it on and started cutting hair with them, I didn't really like it. I didn't like the way they cut, but I put these ones on, these graphite fade blades, and oh my goodness, it works wonders. I like it a lot. Then of course I got the Influencer Edition Hawk the Barber. These ones were a gift to myself. I like them a lot. This taper blade, I'm not gonna lie, I know I was bashing on them a little bit earlier, but these ones are amazing. I started cutting. I used them recently on one of my friends, and they were really good. I really liked them. And I have my two trimmers. I have the gold ones. These were the first ones I got. My grandma gave me these ones as a gift when I was first going into barber school. I had some other trimmers, but they kind of broke, and I just kind of set them to the side. Never really found them after I moved to school. Then I got these ones recently, the Silver FX's trimmers, and they got the graphite blade on them. And I like them a little bit better because they have the deep tooth versus these ones right here. They kind of, I don't want to say they're short, but yeah, they're not as deep as the silver graphite blades. And I know I can replace them, but I'd rather have two and try to, like, you know, a good barber normally doesn't have just one pair of everything, just in case something goes bad. That's why I keep those ones around, because I don't want something bad to happen to all this and then I have no options or whatever. Usually keep these in the car with me if I'm at school or something like that, just in case. I don't want these ones. I don't want all this to go bad on me and then I don't have anything. Then I have the balding clipper. I got these ones about the same time I got the magic clips, but you know, I still keep them around because I don't really like putting in a bald line with my trimmers. I like to use either a clipper or something like that. I try to use these, but the problem with my setup right now is just that it has no outlets nearby. So I have to kind of compensate and try to work my way around with what I have and work with the environment that I'm in. So for now, this is my setup. Of course, I have the Babyliss guards. I get it confused a lot. I hear a lot of people say Babyliss. I hear Babyliss. Sometimes you catch me switching in between both of them. But I like either way. I'm pretty sure Babyliss will probably try to correct me on that. But for the guards, I know they only go through 1 through 5. Oh, excuse me, 6. That's my half guards right there. Yeah, 1 through 6. And this is a wall one. I don't know if you can really see it. But yeah, on the wall ones, they go with 1 through 8, I believe. But I took out 7 and 8 and just filled it all up with 1 through 6 up to this point. And then I have 2 half guards. I bought an extra one just in case this one broke on me. Then I bought an extra 1.5 guard just in case this one broke on me. But yeah, I do carry around the wall guards just because I don't want to go without options, you know. So yeah, but so far this is the setup that I have. I know it's nothing, and right now I'm not really cutting hair because of this quarantine, but right now this is what I'm using. So if you like this video, please feel free to give me a like, light it up in the comment section below. Check out my Instagram. I post a lot of my cuts there. Haven't been cutting a lot recently, so kind of been inactive on my page, but follow me on Instagram if you can, and we'll catch you guys in another video. Thank you.